fucking Chan or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't know if I remember him.
No, he was a pain in the ass.
I always remember Mike Tyson being a pain in the ass from the first one, and Super Macho Man, actually, to a degree.
Yeah, Super Macho Man was a pain in the ass in the first one. Obviously, Tyson was a pain in the ass, but they're like, he's the last guy, you gotta make him tough.
Yeah, or Mr. Dream, the version you're playing.
Yeah, whatever it may be.
Depending on when the lawsuit was and when your game was released.
Or Vodka Drunkinski, or... oh, no, that's right, Soda Pop. Fucking dumb.
Yeah, fucking Soda Pop.
It's fucking dumb. It's like, come on, you know what, man? Fuck you. He's a drunken Russian boxer. He talks about getting fucking drunk, and they're like, oh, he's drinking Soda Pop.
Yeah.
And even as a kid, you're just like, how the hell do you get drunk on Soda Pop?
Yeah, I don't act like that when I drink Soda Pop.
Yeah,
if
like
anything, I'm off the walls when I drink Soda Pop.
Yeah,
this dude should be, beating my ass right now.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, I drank 5 Cokes today. Like, at what point do I challenge the cops to fight me? Come on, cops! Let's get this done before my nap time.
Oh, man. Like an 8-year-old acting like he's all drunk and shit on soda.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Sai from Duck Dynasty claimed that you could drink enough soda and feel drunk off of it. But then he also said that it was it happened to him and his friends or brothers or whatever, but that it happened when they stayed up for a long time too. It's like, well, I wonder if it was the lack of sleep or the soda.
Or, if somebody put some fucking moonshine in there.
Or somebody put some moonshine in there, yeah.
Here, there you go, Si. Those will put you to bed. One of the two things is going to happen. Either you're going to fight and lose, or you're going to go to bed. Either way, you're going to be down for the count, kid.
And you may or may not shit yourself as well.
Yeah. If you pee yourself, go down to the river. And wash yourself off, you smelly bastard.
There should be a guy there living in a van.
Yeah, just ask if you can use the river to wash up in.
Oh, man.
Dude, I still haven't brought myself to watch that show. I'm just like, I can't fucking do it, man.
Which show?
Duck Dynasty.
Oh, yeah? You don't want to watch it?
No, I see all the trailers for it, and a lot of people on Facebook are just like, oh, it's a funny show, Sai's hilarious. I'm like, okay, who gives a shit? To me, it seems like it would be a show that would be, overhyped, in a way.
It certainly has its moments.
It's kind of like why I never watched Dexter or Breaking Bad. It just seemed to me like it would be way overhyped.
I've never seen either of those shows either, but I do, and like I said, I do watch Duck Dynasty, if there's not much else on. Although it is an entertaining show, and I do enjoy it, but it's not like we follow it and know every little thing that's happened in the show. But
yeah,
it's not like Walking Dead.
Well, in Walking Dead, you need to pay attention to that storyline. Goddammit.
Yeah, and from what I've heard about the upcoming season, it's going to be even more intense. Everything's going to have a purpose, and there's going to be a lot of interwoven shit. So.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have to be on your toes for this next season.
Oh yeah, I was watching the marathon, and they had Kevin Smith hosting it.
Well, that's cool.
And he was talking with Norman Reedus. He's like, "Come on, man, give us a little bit of a taste of what's coming up," and just be like, "I know you can't talk about it." And Norman's like, "Well, for one thing, the zombies are going to be a lot more of a threat than in the previous seasons." He's like, because the third season they were a lot more manageable, but this season they're going to be much more of a threat.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Walking Dead finally coming back. It's not just the walking governor.
It's not all drama and crying and shit.
But one of the guys that I work with, he brought up a good point. He's like, shit, now that Andrea's dead, who the hell are we going to know is the bad guy? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? He's like, she has fucked everybody that's been the bad guy for the past 2 seasons. He's like, how the hell are we going to know who's the bad guy now? I was like, oh, shit, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the zombies are a given. Other than that...
I'm pretty sure the governor's still hanging around, but I don't know. Maybe Maggie fucks him and takes that turn now? I don't know. Maybe Carl takes one for the team.
Carl, oh, man.
Stay in the asshole, Carl. Wait, where's Carl? He's not in the asshole. He's not in his cell.
Oh, man.
Like, how bad do you have to feel, like, if you're that kid and, like, everybody that watches that show wishes your character just died?
Yeah, no kidding.
You gotta be like, you almost have to have a real gun in your mouth.
Everybody hates on Carl. And I can see why, to a degree, but at the same time, I don't know.
And, like, in the early seasons, because he was just so friggin' worthless. Like, you kind of understood, because, like, okay, fine, he's a kid and whatnot, but, like, look, Carl, stay in the fucking house, otherwise you're gonna fucking die. I'm gonna go down by the river and taunt a zombie. Whee! Fucking dumb shit.
You deserve to die, asshole.
That's why I was like, I was always like crossing my fingers, like, you know, now that Herschel's like the voice of reason on that show, just like, look, Rick, you need to take Carl, and look, there's a walker in the well, just throw Carl in there and just wipe your hands clean of the situation.
Pretend it was an accident.
Consider this the latest term abortion ever. God will forgive you.
Could you imagine? Because, like, Laurie was still alive at that point. If he were to come back and be like, yeah, so Laurie, some shit went down by the well, and...
Like, okay, Lassie, what's going on? There's a walker in the well?
It would be sort of like, you know, Glenn coming up and being like, there's walkers in the barn and Laurie's pregnant. He'd be like, there's walkers in the well, and he ate fucking...
And Carl's dead. Carl's dead.
Pretty much.
Carl's thrown
in the well and Carl's dead. Oh, really? Is there a correlation there? Yes.
No. Well, not really. I just thought like she could really do anything about it.
What do you think about like Laurie's zombified corpse potentially being walking around, potentially walking around the prison? What do you think about that as an option?
I'd be cool.
Because I mean, I don't really think that one zombie could have eaten all of her. Do you?
No.
So do you think she's like tooling around somewhere without legs or arms or some shit?
Probably. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she's alive anymore with the loss of blood that she would have had.
Oh, she's definitely not alive. I mean, even if Carl missed, that zombie would have ate the shit out of her.
It's like, even then you'd have to scream at Carl, like, motherfucker, I told you, put a bullet in her head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a thing, you know... I'm
like, shoot your mother, you little shit!
Do it, asshole. Damn, what's wrong with you?
Remember that time she wouldn't let you blow fucking bubbles in your chocolate milk? Now's the time to get back at her! And you couldn't fucking do it! You're a worthless little child.
Well, I mean, there is the theory that, like, he missed on purpose so that, you know, he wouldn't have to kill his mom, and I suppose that's a reasonable argument, but...
yeah, but, I mean, still, like...
I wouldn't see that coming from that character, because, I mean, he just he shot that kid, you know, right in the face. I don't think he has any problem with shooting people in the face.
Yeah, but still, you know, shooting a complete stranger as opposed to shooting his mother, like, alright, you know, you kind of give him the slack for that one.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, he probably knows that she's going to come back as a zombie, and I'm sure he doesn't want that.
I mean, even if Laurie, like, wasn't dead, I mean, she had to have an infection and just died anyways.
You would think so, yeah. You know, giving birth in that fashion, like, yeah she would have gotten pretty fucked anyway.
It was almost like the worst cesarean section you could ever possibly imagine.
Just stab her in the stomach willy-nilly and pray. That's a great idea for giving birth, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, you know, how do you not, like, take care of that? Like, how does common sense, like, not pull into that, like
you're a doctor's fucking daughter, you know? Like,
yeah,
well, at least a vet, but still.
Regardless, it's still a fucking doctor.
It's a doctor either way. I mean, shit.
People are animals.
Snuff at.
Like, if you're Laurie and you're friggin' pregnant during a zombie apocalypse, and you know you can't really raise a child in this time, like, how do you not, like, drive to a fucking store and, like, look for morning after pills?
Well, I think they kind of did. Yeah, they did that. They brought her morning after pills, and she decided not to take them, remember?
Oh, what a dumbass.
Yeah, she took the prenatal vitamins instead. Yeah.
I'm glad she's dead. No, she was just so fucking annoying. She was just so fucking annoying.
Rick, no, you can't. You gotta that. Shut up, bitch. I'm siding with Shane on this one.
Carl, stay in the house. I'm gonna go drive and find your father. Oops, I hit one fucking zombie, turning all his shit upside down. You stay in the house because you don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna fucking drive to find your daddy.
It would be like a violent version of that Will Ferrell skit from SNL where he's like, stay on the base, get on the base. He's like, Carl, if you don't get in the house, I swear to God, I will shoot you in the leg.
Whatever happened with Sophia, that's what's gonna happen to you times 10. Now get in the fucking house.
I will dig a pit of zombies just to throw you in.
We still have those walker catchers that Herschel had. Believe me, we'll go and catch them. We'll bring them back here.
We've got the time.
Believe me.
What else are we doing on this fucked up prison?
Believe me, there's not much else we can do right now.
Sounds like pretty good entertainment, actually, throwing people into a pit of zombies.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta make it entertaining. Just be like, look, here's a gun with 2 shots in it, just in case you miss one. But Carl doesn't know, but you just give him a gun with blanks in it.
Just attracts more zombies.
Yeah. Like, you just pretend to give him a chance, and you're just like, fuck you, here's blanks.
People just pointing and laughing.
Like, look at him, dumbass. He didn't even realize it after the first shot. He probably thinks they're super zombies.
Wow, it didn't even create a hole or anything. That's weird.
It's like Superman came back and now he's a zombie.
Dude, I wonder what would happen if Wolverine became a zombie.
Well, they did
Would he
that,
become
didn't
a
they?
zombie?
Yeah, they did that. Like, the whole Marvel universe became zombies. Like him, Spider-Man, fucking the Hulk, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting as hell.
I don't know what the hell happened to him, but I know they did that. I know they did that storyline.
I mean, like, if Superman becomes a zombie, like, you're kind of fucked. I mean, you shoot him with a bullet, he's not gonna die.
Well, yeah.
So how do you... What if there was, like... What if someone created an entire race of Superman zombies?
Oh, dude, come on. No. Not gonna happen. You really think about it, like, how many times has somebody pulled a fucking kryptonite bullet or a kryptonite knife out of their ass and just fucking stabbed or shot him?
That's true.
All right.
So everybody would be sporting fucking kryptonite knives and bullets and shit? Like, how much kryptonite do we have?
I don't know, but apparently in the Superman universe, there is a complete abundance of kryptonite, so...
Well, if there's that much kryptonite, why don't we just fucking rebuild Krypton? I mean, shit.
Might as well.
We got the super glue, we got the kryptonite. I see a solution here.
Duct tape and plastic wrap, that's all we need.
Pretty much.
Just have it revolve around Earth as like a second moon.
Here's my point. The Death Star, look how that looked, in fucking Empire Strikes Back. Looked like shit, didn't it?
Yeah.
But they fixed that shit. They got it working.
Well, yeah, and, fucking Lucas had to come out with commentary and explaining that because Kevin Smith questioned it in Clerks.
Really? What happened? What did he say?
Well, how Kevin's in Clerks, they were just like, how many construction workers were killed during the explosion during that, and blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And Lucas, during the commentary, he's like, no, it was all nanotechnology, that's how it was rebuilt. Like, dude, what a fucking cop-out, come on. Like, at least show it, like, at least show like some, like, little bots or something, like, welding shit together.
Yeah, really. If you're gonna, go back and reanimate fucking Jabba the Hutt in there, you can at least throw some nanobots and shit in there.
I'm pretty sure you can throw like some like one construction bot in there. Just say like, well, there's hundreds of them. Like, all right, fine. At least there was one.
I mean, to his point, you never see a stormtrooper like trolling around with a fucking tool belt and a hammer and shit. But I mean, why would you at the same point? Because that would kind of stick out, don't you think? You're watching like this serious, oh, this is real space wars shit, and then all of a sudden, like, stormtrooper walks by with a hammer, and you're like, what the fuck's with the dude with the hammer?
Well, yeah, but you see this, the Death Star's being rebuilt, and you're like, all right, fine. I guess he's on maintenance. Okay. So you really think about it, like, how many it wouldn't be too odd, I don't think, seeing like a soldier, like, walking around with, some equipment to, like, rebuild shit on a fucking, on a base, right?
I suppose. I don't know. I've never been a soldier on a base that needs to be repaired.
Neither have I. But if I saw that walking past, I'd be like, all right, well, fuck it, he's on maintenance. That works for me. I'm okay with that. Yeah, like, but no, instead stormtroopers are hitting their heads and fucking Mark Hamill can't fucking kick a guy in the face. Fucking dummy.